I was the one.
Who put the bop in the bop-she-bop-she-bop?
Fred?
Sanford. S-A-N-F-O-R-D, period.
Your boyfriend.
If I was your boyfriend, I'd
You
never let you
disobeyed my
go.
orders.
We saved human lives.
Are you going to get a medal?
We won't.
We'll get a savings bond.
Maybe the base commander on Mars will. But we didn't do it to win a prize.
We did it for
All
Johnny.
the more prize-worthy. Aren't you aware,
Wolf?
you silly girl, that by this peremptory gesture of yours, you've created a panic before I could complete
My sentence.
studies of the outsider?
Pony boy?
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
That I didn't take all my pills
Something
this
about the
morning.
salvation of human lives. You're a great disappointment to me, Miss Barnett.
The
I've been here
chrysanthemums
at your
smell
side
like
for
cigar.
several years now, Professor. And I've learned, if I may say so, to know you.
And how thick you like your Metamucil.
And I have lived with myself many more years than you.
And it's
If
time
I
I
may
got
say
married
so.
to me.
And I know myself.
Whoa! What
are
are
you so
those?
determined to
Suitcases
appear
under his
pitiless?
eyes?
I have no time to lose in popularity contests. And you don't either.
No American Idol for you.
Your young man is waiting for you.
He kind of looks like the last known picture of someone's
Is that
great-grandmother.
Commander Cole's report on the outsider's field of attraction?
No, it's your living will. I was hoping you could hurry and sign it.
I just remembered I can't read.
Goodbye, Eve.
And put some shoes on.
Oh, this is interesting.
Well, we know it wasn't written by Hemingway.
I could almost beg your pardon. Extraordinary. This confirms everything.
Even Bigfoot?
And the Loch Ness Monster?
And Chuck Norris?
Hey, it's Jack Tripper's door.
Eve.
Yes, Adam's grandfather?
Eve.
He's been turned into a dog.
You know a dog's spoiled when he has his own litter box. Ew.
Now where'd I put that book?
Oh yeah, he's sane. He's real sane.
5 minutes to go, Dr. Steele.
Just enough time for me to smoke my pen.
What's that for?
Lung cancer.
I don't know.
Fred,
If that is your real name.
we can't. We can't go.
Why?
The professor
What's
ate the
happening
car
now
keys.
Is bigger than we are.
It's not only happening here. It's happening in New York, in Moscow, in the tiniest village in Africa.
Twitter's not going away.
The
Get
important
used
thing
to
is
it.
to face it together.
Forgive me, Fred. You've always done everything I've ever wanted.
Like smoke cigarettes and break the
You don't
fourth
deserve
wall.
But I'm not going.
Huh?
They're just like two Columbos.
I'll go by myself.
Don't fight, dears.
Fight gazelles or
Neither
elk
one
or
of you is
caribou.
leaving.
Dr. Steele, the flight's suspended.
I'm carrying a human head.
It's the world's largest feng shui garden.
And so are all transfer permissions. All scientists have been mobilized as of today.
You know you want that house goat.
Ew.
Let's hope they give us uniforms. Then we'll all be equals together, won't we? And
Won't
darlings, you'll be interested to know that the old man
That chick's
has
whacked up.
been severely reprimanded.
He's been given 30 lashes with a wet noodle.
Reprimanded. I have been reprimanded.
Oh!
As usual, the bigwigs have to try to find a scapegoat.
While the little wigs are looking for a nanny goat.
The news caught them by surprise. Panic has been widespread, and perhaps they think, mistakenly, that if they'd been informed in time...
Wonderful. Wonderful. What's your name? Cornfield, I believe. Well, Mr. Cornfield, you are wonderful. You have a facile tongue.
I want your number.
Well, for once I will loosen my tongue.
Blah, 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 blah,
I didn't say anything
blah, blah.
because I wouldn't have been believed. You know, it's not difficult to tell the truth, but it's impossible to be believed.
Unless you're Barack
You
Obama.
want an example? Read it.
Andre the Giant has a posse. I don't get it.
It's written here that in spite of all predictions, the outsider will not collide with the Earth. Go on, get out of the way, Gideon.
Is
That's
that
the
scientist getting ready for a penalty kick?
What'd you say to me? Oh.
Well, look who's popping his collars these days. Next thing, you'll be busting a sag.
Professor Benson, in brief, you maintain that...
How do you know what I do in my briefs?
I ascertain.
I elucidate.
I ascertain on the basis of mathematical elements which are irrefutable that the outsider will bypass the Earth at a distance of 95,000
Professor
miles
Benson's wardrobe, supplied by
without even
Barney Rubble.
dreaming of grazing the outside edge of our atmosphere.
Greenwich, Mount Palomar, and the observatory in the Urals,
They have an
as well as
observatory in the
bases on Mars
Urinals?
and the Moon, have formulated other forecasts that are very different. Your
Another
esteemed
penalty
colleague
kick
Newman
coming up.
and the great physicist Ratoff have expressed as their opinion.
Mr. Cornfield, there's only one opinion that interests me.
Steve Spurs.
My own.
Oh, you still here?
Oh, one would say, ladies and gentlemen, that you are disappointed to learn that the end of the world has been postponed.
We will play an End of the World doubleheader on Wednesday.
I don't want to go to Grandma's.
Recess!
I called the monkey bars. I got the big swing. Welcome to the Enterprise Rental Center.
Tin can.
We got Bin Laden.
Engines off.
Cowboys on.
The new Apple eye helmet.
Don't touch me.
They're wearing tap shoes.
Better than tap pants.
That guy must be expecting a flood.
The African drumming presentation must be this way.
Come on, Bill. Taco truck's here.
Hi.
Welcome back to Earth, Cole. General Varick, my wife and assistant.
That's called nepotism.
We haven't a moment to lose. We must go to the High Command immediately. I understand the fear psychosis is very
See how he
grave.
just slipped that guy the
Everyone
bill?
wants to run
Very
away.
slick.
But where? It's impossible to predict on what part of the globe the outsider will fall.
Let's stand here talking about it.
Gentlemen,
And ladies.
We've heard about the wave of suicides and riots.
Sounds
stem them.
fun.
We've even gone so far as to announce our official approval of the theory of that charlatan Benson.
He's no charlatan. He's
What
Canadian.
is Professor Benson's theory, General?
That man will destroy himself with riboflavin. Very unusual theory.
Course toward the sun. We know it's not true. Today we are facing an adversary just as much to be feared as the outsider.
Democratic
Public
Congress.
opinion. But the truth is, we cannot afford to split hairs.
Or to crack open tortoises.
From now on, we can only rely on one thing.
Helmets.
Old Spice.
The Force.
Why does the professor have a greenhouse? And why does he live in it? Who lives in a greenhouse?
I think it'd be cool to live in a glass greenhouse. You couldn't throw stones, though.
Oh. Yeah, very good.
All those overgrown weeds in the greenhouse remind me of that story that you told, Stallings, about taking those girls on that hill on Sullivan's Island.
Oh, yeah, when me and my friend Sam, the guy with the car, took these two girls on top of the big hill, and it was the grass up there was like almost up to your chin for some reason, and we got separated from the girls, and so we were looking for them, and I guess it was just us and these two girls on this hill, but then like three random kids, like at complete triangulation to where we were, so it's like triple stereo. We hear out of this corner, we just hear, Eduardo! Eduardo! And then over here you hear, hola! Hola! And then up there you hear, we're going around in circles! Just the completely bizarre moment in my life.
Speaking of tension between guys and girls, what was that tension between Eve and Steele? I totally didn't get that.
I think it might have to do with the fact that this movie was filmed in Italy, where girls don't shave their legs or wear deodorant. That would make any relationship awkward.
Yeah, let's keep watching. I want to see if they work it out. Maybe he'll get her like a disposable razor for her birthday or something.